Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Spring Loaded Football Podcast, where each and every week we talk all things Spring League football. We talk the USFL. Got me. Woo. All
We
right.
were successful.
Yep. It's been a while, but you got me on that one. I guess we'll do it again.
So let's just keep rolling here.
Yeah. Again, each and every week we talk all things Spring League football, USFL, XFL, fan control football, X League, anything in between, guys. We talk everything. Again, you saw Coach bust me up in the right there at the beginning of the show. You couldn't see what he was doing, but trust me, you don't want to. So,
Bonus content.
bonus content, yeah. You'll have to pay for that one though, guys. Let's get.
They don't dance for free.
That's right, man.
$20. Don't make it holler if you know what I mean.
Hey, he's got to pay for college. Yeah. So, but here we
He's trying to be a doctor.
Yep, that's it. I ain't never seen a doctor named Cinnamon, but you know. But guys, here we are. We're going to talk a little stadiums. That's had spring league football played in them. Starting off strong, I think, with Protective Stadium. Again, we went to a lot of games this past year watching the USFL.
I wonder if they broke the record for spring league game.
I don't know.
Because it probably has to be one of the most used spring football league stadiums.
Yeah, because every game was played there with the exception of a couple at Legion Field.
So, I mean, you take all the rest of the USFL seasons. I know they beat the AAF and
Yeah,
XFL leagues.
right. Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a pretty new stadium that's
Don't
Yeah.
take out either. Don't carry cash there.
And like I said, it was a beautiful stadium. I was impressed with this thing.
I don't like walking up them steps, but
Yeah, that
which
ramp.
is wor-
that
which is
ramp's so
worse, the
rough.
steps or the ramp, Jared?
on both. They ain't neither one of them better or worse. They both hard.
And here's a good view of it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a beautiful stadium right there in downtown Birmingham.
And a lot of stuff around it to eat at. And
Oh,
you
damn.
go tailgate.
Oh, damn, fuck you up.
Yeah.
You can kind of see where we parked at over there to the left.
Yeah, right there in the tailgate area.
Had some nice porta potties.
Yeah.
The coach was a frequent guest of those.
Just one time. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
And here is the ramp, boys.
Yeah, it looks like the rendering of the stadium, the artist rendering. But yeah, there's that dreaded ramp. Guys, it's worse than it looks. So
Well, me and Jared went for the Birmingham Bowl when Houston played Auburn. Go Cougars.
Go Cougars.
And me and him took the ramp, and I told you, Brian, whenever we went, that it don't look bad until you get halfway up it.
Yep. And you're right. I thought I could handle it, and I was wrong. I had to muscle through that one.
And Jared can kind of point out exactly where the old man was cussing out the program.
That bar right here, right this section right here, right before you get to the top right here, and couldn't find his seat. Had to walk up again. He was mad.
And
the program girl didn't know where his seat was.
And I can sympathize with him. I was probably a little ill myself climbing up through there.
Yeah, I was mad as hell.
And wasn't going to take it no more.
And wasn't going to take it no more.
And you know what's so bad is we learned that if you go to the opposite end of where the ramp is, it's a lot easier to get in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But the teams come in right through there.
Yep.
Where the little, what would you call that, concourse area or
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that little spot, but
Right there underneath where the scoreboard is and all that, I think, right?
Yeah, they walk in.
So the teams come in through there. So if you want to see the teams come in pregame, you have to be down there.
Yep.
And then you would have to walk all the way around the stadium to get in the easy way.
Right.
The only bad part that we've really learned about the stadium is if you go midday, there is no shade.
No, you'll burn up. Trust me. It gets really, really hot.
Kind of like Heat Stroke Central right there.
Yep.
Could you imagine being out there at Texas when Alabama was playing and it was 120 degrees?
Nah, man, I'm good. I watched it on TV. You know. So.
But you know when me and you went, Coach, to the Birmingham Bowl, you know it was kind of a rainy day.
It wasn't bad.
But it was nice, cool weather. I mean, it was a good day that day we went midday.
Yeah.
I think anything past May, it gets a little bit rough. But if you remember, too, when we went and that night, if you sat over here on the press box side, there was a lot more shade, too, that evening.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to be in the sun, I would go all the way across and go to the press box side and sit over there.
Well, Wayne, you remember me and you went to the first USFL game this year, and of course it was in April, but it was pretty chilly. It got rained on, you know.
Oh yeah, and it was crazy how it went from cold when me and you first went, and then when me, you, and Coach went, it was just perfect weather.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole day, that night, it was just perfect weather.
Yep.
And then the third time we went, it was like heat stroke.
Oh, yeah. Y'all had to carry me back to the car, man. This is some rough stuff.
I wonder if there's let's see here. Let me go back. You can almost see where Brian was laying there contemplating life outside the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Out here in this grassy area.
Yeah. That's it.
Brian had a lot of thoughts on life. And making sure his affairs were in order that day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why he's in this picture saying it's good.
Yeah, again, if y'all are just listening to the show, we encourage you to watch it on YouTube and Spotify. But I made it on TV a few times this year, and right here was, very prominent. It was me and Wayne's son and a couple other people. I think that was everybody that was in the stadium that day. And I'm in between the goalposts.
Wayne ain't in here. You don't see us there.
And I'm in between the goalposts saying it's good.
And if you will remember, if you would have listened to me and Jared and went back, what was it, 4 steps?
We'd have caught
the ball.
I'd have caught the ball.
Right into the hands. In the hands.
Me and Jared called exactly where that ball was going to land.
Hey,
well, I didn't want to.
I'm the coach, and he's Wayne.
That's right.
Listen to us.
But I didn't want to muff the punt, so to speak, you know.
That would have been embarrassing on TV.
Yeah.
Especially when you fell and took out my son on TV.
Yeah. 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 And the next hour and a half of the paramedics trying to drag me up the stairs, you know.
I mean, we would laugh. We would enjoy it. I mean, well.
Yeah. And your blood spot on the stairs going down.
Yeah. Well, if you remember, not long after this, they put up them little things where you couldn't do this.
Yeah.
They put up the little USFL sign, and you couldn't even sit over there anymore.
So the people that were sitting there, you can thank Brian for that one.
Yeah. Well, we sat there too one time, but
those were the best seats in the house. In my opinion.
Was. Yeah, I agree.
And here's a little bonus right here with Captain Morgan.
Some good stuff, man.
Rawhide right there.
I cannot wait for this next season, man.
Oh, I can't.
It's going to be amazing. Football picture.
With that too.
That was one of the neatest things right there too that they put out for everybody.
Yeah, and you have to expect there's going to be more stuff to do, you know, in between games or before the game.
Yeah. And we know when the teams walk in now too.
Yeah.
So we can time that one a little bit better, get there.
Yeah, we know where to go to get autographs when they're warming up.
Yep.
You know, so
And I hope they do it where the kids get to go out there and shake hands with the players a lot more too.
Yeah.
Because that was something pretty neat. My son loved being out there on the field, being able to see it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they wouldn't let people over the age of 30 out there.
Which is bullshit.
Discriminatory.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this guy. He's over 30. He's out there.
Age discrimination here, USFL. I'd like to shake hands with the players too.
Yeah.
Even though I'm probably old enough to be most of them's daddy. Anyway.
Yeah, in this picture you can see Tampa Bay. I think it's Tampa Bay. Playing against Birmingham. Yeah. So
It looks like the other guy's airing out his belly.
hey, there we are again in that picture. So
You can see the Mud Dogs jersey.
yeah.
He didn't go to the Bourbon Bowl, but
Yeah, I'm ready for this next season to go back.
oh
yeah, I cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome.
I might skip the month of May
Yeah.
just for hate reasons.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we can go to the first one in April, late April, I think that'd be good.
Well, it depends on how many they have down there.
Yeah, we're not sure what they're going to do. So.
There might be one, there might be two. That might be all.
Like I said, I hope they do kind of split off somewhere else for a few weeks because it's kind of frustrating when you can't make it to every week and it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have stuff in life that comes up, like you were coaching baseball.
Yep.
And then you had stuff to do, Brian.
Yep.
And then I had health issues with my youngest son, so it was kind of frustrating. You couldn't go every week.
Yeah, I mean, with me working the way I do now, it's going to be tough to make it to a lot of them. But
I think you know the manager.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can call Boss Hog if I have to, but I really want to be at the first game again.
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping they do the championship down there. We deserve it.
Yeah.
Even if Birmingham's not in it, I think
yeah.
Birmingham deserves to host it 1 year.
Yep.
Guaranteed for what we went through last year.
I agree.
Well, y'all ready to wrap up this week's episode?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Guys, just want to thank everybody for listening. Again, the show continues to grow each and every week, and we thank you for that. You can check out the video show on YouTube and Spotify. You can check out the audio version anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. And, guys, we hope we're a part of that group. And, guys, check us out next week. We don't know what we're going to be talking about. They're trying to make me laugh right now, but, guys, we'll see you next week.